little rundown on my Wii U games thus far. I've got 3 in the post on their way, which I'm quite excited about. Now, the first game I actually bought was Zombie U. This has always interested me from the very first moment it was released, but I never really had the money to buy a Wii U and therefore never really got it. The reason I got the Wii U, I was actually looking for a small TV I could set up over there somewhere, so I could watch the telly and the kids could set up whatever console they want and play away without too much hassle. And I ended up seeing this on the Facebook selling site. They were asking 50 quid. I offered them 45 and they accepted it, so I went and got it. There were no games with it, so obviously the first thing I did was check eBay out and then nip to the local CEX shop to see what they had. They had this in for £2. Splatoon, I think that was a £5. Brilliant game, I've got to say, that is really good. The kids will love it. And so I picked them 2 up and I was away. That was my collection beginneth. And then the first game I ordered on eBay was obviously, well, I will say obviously because I love spaceship games. Anything with spaceships in, I love it. So Star Fox was a no-brainer, so I bought that. I think this was, I don't know, £8-9, something like that. It wasn't expensive. And then I got this to play with it. It unlocks a new spaceship. I think this was £6. That's if you're looking at my fingernail, it's paint. I've just been spray painting. Yeah, that was £6. Then I got this one. This also unlocks. This also unlocks a new spaceship skin for the game, the retro skin, which is pretty cool. And I paid £7.50 for that one, so I'm quite happy with that. What did I get next? Then I went back to Sex a week later and I picked this up for about a £5. It's a Mario game. I bought it because it's interesting, and as a lot of my friends and family know, I collect games. Whether I play them or not is irrelevant. I must have particular games in my collection just for whatever reason. Well, I got this one because it's unique as far as Mario goes, because you can actually, well, it's not unique in games because there's loads of games that you can build levels. Far Cry was one of the first ones I can think of, and then what was it, Sackboy came out. That was a brilliant game where you could build your own levels. I'm sure there are others can't think of right now, but and then obviously this one, Super Mario Maker. Now, I'm not a Mario fan, even though I love games. Nintendo is one of my favourite franchises, but Mario is not the top of my list. But there are Mario games I love. Mario 64 is one of them. Brilliant game. But other than that, I'm not really that fussed. Now, this game, to build the levels, you've got to play through levels and unlock the building materials. So for me, this kind of game is going to be a chore rather than fun. So that's how I feel on that game. But I will get around to it one of these days, because I do like to play games just to unlock everything. So when the kids want to come and play it, it's all there for them to do whatever they want to do. And then I found out this game was on there, did a bit of research, watched a load of YouTube channels, and I decided that it was the most expensive game I've bought, £25. But I bought it and I have not regretted it one bit. It is fantastic, brilliant game, so epic. I cannot describe how wonderful this game is. Anybody would love it. I know it says 12, I don't know why it said 12, it's a kid's game, but there you go. Splatoon. Now, this one I picked up because it was cheap. One of the first games I got it and I thought this is going to be a load of ramble, but it was a £5. I thought, let's get it. Put it on and I was amazed. It is brilliant fun. It's Nintendo's attempt at a multiplayer shooting game, I suppose, except you don't shoot bullets or kill people. You shoot ink and just colour the world, and whichever team colours the most world of the world is the winner. It's as simple as that. You just have to paint everything, basically. Just run around with your Splatoon gun and splat ink all over the place, and you can turn into a squid and swim through the ink and what have you. If you go into the enemy team colours ink, it damages your health and so on. But other than that, it is brilliant. A lot of fun. I cannot recommend that highly enough. I know there's a Splatoon 2 that's come out on the Switch. If I had a Switch, I would definitely pick that up. Then we've got Bayonetta. Not my cup of tea again. I bought it because whenever I always do research on games, whether to buy them or not, because they can be expensive, and I don't want to buy all the ramble. I just want to get the cream. So Bayonetta, every video I watched near enough talked about Bayonetta 2. So I picked it up. It's alright, it's action packed, it's hectic, it's chaotic. It makes no sense at all to me. It's a button bash, swirling around, kicking ass and doing all kinds of weird crazy moves that make no sense whatsoever. I have no idea what's happening as I'm playing the game. The age limit for this is 16, which I understand completely because it is a super sexy game, as you can see from the character. But other than that, it's alright, but I don't know, it's just a dumb ass button bashing stupid ass game. It's not really for me, but it can be fun. It does look like it could be fun. Mario Kart. I've always liked Mario Kart games. In fact, the only reason I bought an N64 back in the day was to play Mario Kart, because it was amazing. But as the years have gone by, it's just lost its edge of your seat kind of feel. It's just dull. I don't know, it just doesn't have that on the edge of your seat feel anymore. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just dull. It's alright, the kids will love it. You know, you race around collecting stuff that you can chuck at your fellow drivers just to gain extra position. But I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. But yeah, it's alright. It's not a bad game. It's just, I don't know. I just find it really dull nowadays. And then Hyrule Warriors. I was really surprised with this game. It's another one I saw on YouTube, and I thought, let's check it out, see what it is. And how do I describe it? It's not a typical Zelda game. You sort of chucked on Liam would know all about this. You leap into battle, the mightiest warriors in Hyrule, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you can see the pictures. But you're like the main character, and then you go onto a battlefield, and there's like loads of dumbass characters that just stand there waiting for you to kill them, like hundreds of them literally just standing there doing nothing while you just run around waving your sword about and clearing a path. It's like cutting the lawn. Instead of cutting grass, you're cutting down enemies. It's really, it is fun. It is fun, I won't deny it. I really like this game, actually. I might sound like I'm criticising it, but I'm just trying to be blunt and say how it is. You're just running around cutting the grass, and the grass is just bad guys. But yeah, and then we've got Star Fox. Yes, I've already talked about this. I love this game. The controls are crazy hard. It's annoying, but I love this game so much. So there we go. That's all I've got to say. I've got two characters as well for it. Look. Oh, at last, Super Smash Brothers. You know, I've been waiting half an hour for this thing to install. God damn it. Which I got yesterday. I can't really comment on this game yet because it has literally just installed. And then I bought this because why not? Seen the few people talk. I have the first one on the Wii, Nintendo Wii, which is an epic game. This is supposed to have hours and hours and hours of gameplay. It looks really good, and I can't wait to get stuck into it. But obviously, I'm testing the games as they come, so. At the moment I'm playing this, but that is the main game I'm playing. Anyway, that's enough rabbit. Oh yeah, I bought this as well. This was something that it's a must for the Wii U, because the battery on these only lasts like 3 hours or something crap like that. So you're playing away. Yeah, I know 3 hours is a long time to be playing a game. but you're playing away at this, for example, and then all of a sudden your controller goes flat, and that's it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I bought this. These things are supposed to last for hours and hours and hours. 25 quid that cost. I've only used it the one time. It feels really good actually. I think it's worth the money. I'm quite happy with that. There are aftermarket ones you can buy. I mean, this was second hand, no box or anything, but I got the charge cable, 25 quid. You can buy aftermarket ones brand new for about £10. But I wanted an original one because I knew it would be better built, better battery, better lifespan. So I thought it would be worth the extra £15. So I went ahead and bought that. And anyway, that's my Wii U collection thus far. I've done a bit of research on that. I want to get an external memory for that, and the biggest it can handle is 2 terabytes. You can put bigger ones in, but it won't save any more than 2 terabytes. So I'm gonna order a 64 gig memory stick, which is about 11 quid, just to stick in the back. I've got this one, which I didn't even mean to use it, but I plugged that in the back for some reason. It's only 1 gig, load of rubbish, but it started using that automatically, but 1 gig was quickly filled up, so I've had to take it out, transfer the data all into there. That's why this has took ages to load up, blah blah blah. And I did a bit of research, and I'm going to get a 64 gig one to stick in the back that's just going to stay there and you know, be cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, because this is the guy I want to be fighting with. I'm going to be using him on this game, so he's going to be my main fighter. Rah 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 rah. Yeah. Anyway, that's my Wii U collection. Bye.